All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. We are absolutely live from our brand new studio in Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Carter, that boy, Ruff.
I love having Brett back because he hit us with a good lead in the meme team group.
Read it out loud, Dave.
You guys can decipher what this means. I am a pipeline wife. We dealt with rojos before TikTok. I stand with all the lineman wives as they prepare to take on Florida's bucket bunnies. Blue collar is not a trend, it's a lifestyle.
Kind of a trend, though.
Huh.
Kind of a trend.
If any of that is slang and offensive, and I didn't know about it, and I apologize.
Like Carhartt has kind of made like blue collar living like pretty trendy, honestly.
I just looked up rojo.
Yeah. It's red.
A female who works in the pipeline industry as welder's helper or swamper who has sex with anyone or anything as a means to advance through the workplace.
Oh, okay. Is she saying that she's a pipeline worker in that she calls into our voicemails?
Yes.
She's a pipeline wife.
She's a regular.
She's a pipeline wife.
Is it? I saw Cap Hat tweeting about this and about how insufferable people are when they assume the identity of their spouse's, career. Like my wife doesn't do that. She avoids telling people what we do for a living.
Oh, Bay is proudly a podcast wife. She tells everybody.
I'm a podcast wife.
I'm a podcast wife.
Okay, the island boy himself, Dylan Shivery.
Man, what a week, what a day. It's podcast week. I don't know if you guys realize that. It is finally here. We're in the brand new studio, as you said. I couldn't be more excited. This place is immaculate.
Dylan, you might be a bucket bunny.
I feel
you got Bucket Bunny vibes.
I feel like we're about to just springboard off of this momentum we had with the
Dave,
new
what's
studio.
a Bucket Bunny?
Why don't you tell the folks?
Talking about the new
Well, you
stew,
tell the
bitch.
folks.
This is something that David Ruff pulled up. A bucket bunny is a woman who seeks out the attention, money, or affection of a lineman for her own personal gain with no disregard if they are married or in a committed relationship.
Lineman being
You got big bucket bunny vibes. You're so flirty.
of the football variety.
No,
To be honest, I have no clue
we're
what.
talking pipeline. This is pipe talk.
Oh, we're talking oil.
No, we're talking about Callaway's brand new driver that they're launching
The
exclusively
The pipe.
through Wash Media, the pipe. Yeah, we're talking oil and gas, things of that nature.
I'm a pipeline wife. We dealt with rojos.
Bucket bunny's a pretty funny thing.
What's a rojo?
He already said what a
That's
rojo was.
literally
Dude.
what I led the show with.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed-
How are you so bad at listening to these?
You don't pay attention.
You don't say much of any interest to me.
The other day, I'm just going to call you out. I'm steaming. We pop up the stream. I hop in the lobby. Dylan's in there. It's just me and him. And he goes, "Where's KJ?" On vacation.
I didn't know
Where
that.
we discussed it.
Where's he on vacation? Is KJ
Dallas.
thriving right now?
It was in Dallas.
Oh,
So maybe-ish.
you go to Carbone or anything?
Check out Too Much Dip today.
What's the story with Carbone in Dallas? Is that the place where all the wild people hang out?
I don't know. It's the place where we tried to book a res, but it didn't go through, and we didn't find out until the day of. So
You never got that. You never got that.
it wasn't
That confirmation email?
You're talking to the wrong person. I don't want to ask out anybody, but you know her.
You can't ask either if it's you. You can't be like, "What? Did you never get a
I-
confirmation email?"
I made that mistake. It's my first question. What's up, Bucket
What,
Bunny?
Dylan?
I pay attention to stuff that needs to be paid attention to.
you know,
KJ, how did you not know KJ was gone? He told us that multiple times, and we talked about
When did he
it.
tell us?
Well, we did after the pod or before. We were farting around doing banter.
I didn't know.
I'm worried about you might be taking some steps back. You need to get into mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't listen to much. That's true. I do have a listening problem. But I pick up what I need to pick up. Just the highlights. Anyway, the studio's great. I'm happy to be here, man.
can we make a very important announcement?
Oh, yeah?
I thought that was going to be spooky music.
I'm really glad you didn't just.
It's just
out the
kazoos.
intro.
It's just kazoos.
That was the CUM.
Is the
theme
intro
music.
loaded onto there somewhere?
Yeah.
On the
Randy's heard it. Randy, nod if it's good.
Dave, what can the people expect tomorrow? Beyond the paywall?
Ooh, wow. Really putting me on the spot. Woo, hot. Spooky season. Season 4. Spooky season 4 drops tomorrow. Lunchtime-ish. We'll probably get going around here, depending on how spooky it is. Sometimes we need a little time to settle. We're talking all things unknown.
Are we going to explain the unexplained at all?
We're going to unexplain the explained. We reverse engineer the truth.
I got very nervous you were going to botch this when you first started talking because I threw you off. I thought you were going to Dan Supsdog it from that meetup we had a while ago.
I will say,
hey Dan, plug your podcast.
Supsdog.
Is this what you,
Supsdog?
Dylan?
I'm going to listen to that.
Is this what you've been looking at all this time? This blue curtain?
I try to look at you guys as I engage in conversation with you, but yeah, I do see the blue curtain sometimes.
Okay.
Why?
Just a little. For some reason, even though it's just a navy blue curtain, it's just distracting.
It's not distracting in the slightest. It's like the most nondescript curtain ever.
Just a curtain, dog.
I mean, but it's a huge curtain.
How are you? You're just.
I just wish it was made of beef.
No.
You're so disgusting. No offense.
Au jus.
Yeah, man, it's a sound thing, Dave. You wouldn't understand. Audio, things of that nature.
Just know if you're a pipeline wife out there, we're thinking of you.
I support the Rojos, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I ride for them big time.
The women who are sleeping around the workplace in order to gain professionally.
Hey,
wait,
that's who you're supporting?
What?
don't hate the player.
No, I don't hate the player. I don't hate the game, if I'm being honest.
Sounds like a
You can be good or you can be good at it.
indictment of capitalism in and of itself.
I'm fighting capitalism on Twitter every day. That's why I use no capital letters. I've thought about pivoting. I've thought about pivoting back.
It's good.
Maybe when I
fine.
turn 36, I should start capitalizing stuff again. Have you guys thought about this? You're not thinking about this all the time?
No, that doesn't cross my mind. I'm so used to your. How much extra time do you spend like backing up and like uncapitalizing shit?
No, my phone pretty much knows at this point.
Just
I actually
ridiculous.
spend more time capitalizing stuff in text messages because it auto non-capitalizes. I was thinking after I had Fritz that maybe becoming a father was the time when I stopped going with all lowercase like I'm Taylor Swift.
It's you as you mature, you're going to start to use capital.
It's called
letters.
perspective.
Mhm.
He's
Okay.
gained it.
Speaking of maturity, I turned 39 this month.
That's
a,
old.
That's a year. From
That's old
40.
as fuck.
A year away from 40. Think about it.
Your age makes me feel better about my age. At no point do I ever
That's
feel
so rude.
well. No, it's because like I just think
Yeah,
like you know
it's
what?
fair.
I'm 35 right now, and you're gonna turn 39. Like okay, like I got time.
Time to what?
Yeah, what do you have time for?
You're being so rude.
That's not rude.
Yeah, it is.
To thrive, you're thriving
You're
at
saying
39.
my age makes me feel better about your age as I am older. Than
It's
you.
Schadenfreude. He has age Schadenfreude.
You're 30 fine
You
this
an
month,
ageist?
dude.
I am 30 fine.
If you can be this relevant at 39, then there's still time for me.
Sky's the
haven't-
limit for this fucker.
I haven't even peaked yet, dog. I've been saying that.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You had a couple good years at Grand X.
Mhm.
That column is still going viral.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Congratulations. Hey, Dylan,
Dude, what the hell is
congratulations.
that?
Well, wait, I should say the screenshot of the column is still going viral.
Every couple of years, that goes viral again.
Okay, I'm
It's
gonna buy.
crazy.
I'm gonna buy a viral belt. We need a viral belt in the studio.
It's gonna go straight to me first.
That's fine.
Question.
You deserve it.
Does any part of you regret not having your real name on that when it gets circulated?
The thing of it is, at some point along the way, I did change my handle to my actual name. However, the screenshot was taken before I did that. So there are some iterations that are out there with my actual name on it that have gone viral. Either way, that's not like something I'm proud to have written. It was actually a pretty shitty article.
Yeah,
if I
wasn't it
recall.
about 2 paragraphs long?
No, it was like 180
My
words.
most
and
viral work was about 2 paragraphs long. It was on a Rory Ryder Cup.
That was good though.
That thing was shared on Facebook, I think, over 3 million times.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It kind of bummed me out when when you went viral for that Rory stuff because I was actually working from a coffee shop writing things girls do, so I didn't even get to have like the excited in office pump up of going by.
You know what? The really, I think Dan or Harrison, somebody pointed out like, hey, you're the top of Reddit right now. And I didn't know what they were talking about because
I think it was J-Bone.
was it J-Bone?
I think it was
that
J-Bone.
actually seems like a J-Bone thing.
It ain't.
Oh man, did they
Dave, you
take
check
down?
Reddit?
Did they
Yeah.
take that
You're at the top
article
of Reddit.
down?
You guys,
Dylan, don't be upset that they're taking articles down off TFM
I just
right
want
now.
to. I just want to peep the numbers.
This is good for everybody involved.
Oh, trust me. I know. I just want to see what the numbers are looking like.
While Dylan's researching,
All gone, man.
make sure you guys go hit the pipeline at 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. Get in, get out, be tactical. These air on Thursdays because they're Friday voicemails. Everyone knows that.
And just for the record, bucket bunnies need not apply.
Yeah.
We don't take calls from bucket bunnies.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah. Bye.
This pipe man is in a committed relationship, and you're over here.
Let the man lay pipe and leave him alone.
Also,
As it is his job.
all month long, probably our most anticipated Patreon month ever of the
Spooky
year.
season.
Spooky season. Go check it out. We'll be probably putting up some clips on the socials at Circling Back Pod.
Oh yeah.
Go check it out. I'm very excited about this. If you guys want to go subscribe, make sure to go optimized for the month. Mash that Opto button.
Yes.
Opto.
Should we call it, I feel like we should start calling it like Nitro or something. The Nitro team.
Nitro infused content.
Yeah.
With a twist.
Opto's fun, I think.
The
This ain't
studio
your
will look a
grandma's
lot different
content.
tomorrow when Spooky Season debuts. Spooky Season 4?
It freaking better look different.
Chill out, dude. Chill out. Also, new YouTube
on.
channel, youtube.com/circlingback. Go subscribe. We're better on camera, especially with this new studio.
Can we
Somebody wants to pop in real quick. Hang on. Hey, what's up?
Who are you?
Big spooky. Just wanted to say Spooky Season 4. Will, like you mentioned, thank you for having me on. But yeah, it does drop tomorrow. It's
Hey.
gonna be the best ever, the newest stuff. We got new audio, got a new intro. I think you're gonna like it. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, when we do the decorations, can we put Skelly right here?
Skelly is no longer with us.
Well, yeah. It's been that way
Sold
for
it-
a long time.
Sold it for
actually.
science.
You did?
Yeah.
I want him to sit next to me.
Could buy a
So
new
we
one.
can
I actually have
mob.
a 12-foot skeleton that I'm going to put next to you, so it dwarfs you on camera.
The new KJ. Let's put Skelly here, dog. Skelly's in there.
Wilmont's was trying to get a Michelin star, and we actually took a lot of Skelly's bones and tried to do like a bone marrow dish out of it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's been sitting for a long time.
The health inspectors came by and they were like, "Sir, you can't use human bones." And
Yeah.
they've been sitting here for a long time.
Plus the
Does
bones are their
Did he know
money.
that it's their money, though?
It's a form of currency.
That was also why we acquired Skelly.
Bones are their money. What stupid clip. What are they doing? Oh, shit.
This weekend in fun, presented by Roback. Code BACKER20 for everyone out there trying to get 20% off. It's officially quarter zip season. Can you imagine not putting a quarter zip underneath your like jacket when you're going out? Just taking the dog for a quick walk or something.
Dude, I pulled out the washed QZ from Roback the other day for Parks' soccer game. Scored another goal, not a big deal, not the point here. I forgot how comfortable and amazing those things are.
They're really good. They're really good.
Actually, I think there are a few washed ones left on Roback
Go check it out.
if you want to cop.
I think it's just roback.com/washed, if I'm not mistaken.
Not sure.
How did we get that URL? That's
I
great.
think it's because, nah.
Oh,
So
darn
it
it.
turns out we didn't get that URL. It's
Well, you can-
roback.com/collections/wash-media, but I think they've taken down our products. So there are none left.
We sold out. Sorry. First
Oh.
come, first serve.
Chill out. Go get your polos. Go get your athletic tees. Go get the new shorts they've recently released.
Oh, those shorts are sexy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been wearing those like crazy, man.
I broke the new joggers out the other day.
I'm doing it this week. I've already
Felt
decided.
great. Good mobility. I don't know if I'll work out in them, but I could. I always when I put on a new pair of pants, I do a squat, and let me just say it was bussing.
Your squat
Your
was
squat
busted.
was busted.
Okay.
Backer 20.
Knees
Roback.com.
over toes.
Get you 20% off.
Dylan, what'd you do this weekend?
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that for asking. Well, I was gonna go out with my good friends Will and Dave here on Friday, but they both backed out, so I didn't go out with them at all. I didn't see them at all.
Can you explain who backed out first, though? So just so I can feel better about myself.
Wishy-washy Dave backed out first,
I was babysitting.
and then
You're not babysitting.
Who are you
You're just being a
babysitting?
dad.
Correct.
It's
My
not
son.
babysitting when it's your own kid.
It feels like I am.
As someone who says that a lot and tries to stop himself from saying it.
And then, so it's like, all right, I'll go out with Will. We'll still have fun. And then he also backed out.
Well, you know what Will said to me? Because I asked if y'all were going to go out. Will was like, if it's just me and Dylan, I don't want to go out.
It's not what I said.
He would never
It's
say
not what I
that.
said. But my
loves my company.
zest for finding a babysitter went down once I found out that we weren't going to have full squad attendance.
Once you found out that Wishy-Washy Dave was in attendance.
I couldn't do it. Alyssa had a thing.
Alicia had a thing.
She did.
Do I
stayed
need to
out.
start scheduling y'all like
He's
a
out
month
late.
out just for a couple of beers?
That would honestly be great. Can you actually just go through
It's so-
my wife, Sally?
Y'all are so frustrated.
Can you contact her and just let her know too?
Can we watch the Texas OU game together?
Sure, man. I really care about that game. I do.
Wow.
What's your fucking problem?
This guy.
Anyway, since I didn't have any plans, I made some. And I went over to my friend Mikey's house, and high school squad was there, and we played bags, and we drank some beers and had a great time.
That actually sounds like more fun than what you would have done with me, honestly.
It was fun.
We would have gone and sat at a restaurant and been like, cool, so what do we talk about now? Work again?
When Dylan links with the bucket bunnies, it's a problem.
We had a good time, man. A lot of shit talk, a lot of just mobbing.
Where'd y'all mob to?
We stayed at Mikey's house. He's got
Okay.
a nice little setup.
Where's he live? What's his address?
He lives in Northwest Hills.
Okay.
Dylan actually had some sunglasses on Friday, and he was calling them his suck it sunnies,
Yeah, it was.
which didn't make a lot of sense to me at the time, but I guess it makes more sense now.
Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, it was fun, man. What did I do Saturday?
Did you catch that
Oh,
Texas game?
Saturday, I watched it at home because we actually babysat. This word actually does apply here. My niece. So
That's not babysitting. That's uncling.
My sister and
Does that make
brother-in-law-
you-
I'm an uncle, yeah. Could go to the game. We had some friends over, had some Zaw. Played a Zaw card.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
sick. Where from?
Home slice.
I
choice.
actually checked Find Friends and saw you there.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
I thought,
Picked
damn,
up some Zaw.
sounds good.
Then watched some football.
New York style.
Horns took care of business. Drank some fall beers. Had
That's
some
a big win for
You know what,
Sark,
Dylan?
dude. West Virginia's
Dylan,
a real player.
Had some Oktoberfest beers.
My hand is up.
Yes, Will.
I'm putting my hand up because I've made an error. You and I should have hung out all day on Saturday. Or not maybe all day, but maybe we should have had a play date. Because as somebody who was also in charge of a child around the same age, rolling
We could have
solo,
linked, man.
we should have linked and ate pizza together.
Yeah, we should have. I also should mention that I went to Parks' soccer game and he scored a goal and they won 3-1.
Was it a-
He scored the game tying goal and they later pulled ahead. It was a sick little John, man. I'll tell you about it after this.
Sometimes the game tying goal is like more emotional
Dude.
than the winning goal.
It was like sick. It was legit. Anyway,
Are we going to teach him some sellies?
congrats to the Raiders. That's the name of their team.
Did he gritty?
No, he just goes in excitement, just arms straight up. It was cute.
Oh.
It was cute, man.
I remember my first goal.
Yeah, we got to work on his.
Second.
We got to work on
Second.
his sellies though.
Yeah, I want to teach him to take his shirt off.
Might get a yellow for that.
Twister in
But
his
as, I,
head.
as I said before, it's worth it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Let's teach him this one.
The PD Pablo.
No, the Micah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sunday, family day, just kind of chill with the kids and ran around, went to a park and went to watch Lil Bay's cousin's soccer game. It was cool, man. Good sitch. What did y'all do?
You
Damn.
didn't watch the boys?
I didn't watch the boys, actually. No.
Okay. I watched the boys. Friday night, I was on kid duty. I was babysitting, well, famously. I knew I was going to be in by myself. Alyssa went to a friend's birthday event, and I decided to hit up Total Wine. Got some wine. Oh, I think I sent you a photo, Will, of my sprawl.
Yeah, Davey hit me with that haul photo.
Did you get any fall beers or just wine?
I just got 2 bottles of red wine, an Orange Swift, and then a Bordello.
You should log down
Anthony?
some.
No, it was a Brunello. Excuse
Log
me.
down
Go-go?
some Oktoberfest if you can find some, man.
You know, I like the Pumpkinhead. I'm out, but I like what it was doing. It was a nice.
If you can find some
Midweek
spot
treat.
some spot in Oktoberfest, you buy. Okay? Thank daddy later.
Here's an admission. Pumpkin flavoring is doing absolutely nothing for me this year. I don't get it.
Your palate's changed. People grow.
I don't get it though, man. Like we got these Nespresso pods last year that were pumpkin flavored, and I loved them all last year. I had one this year, and I was like, "This is disgusting. I don't want this right
Maybe
now."
tomorrow
I
will
wanna try
change your
one.
mind.
I'm hoping it will, man. I'm trying to get more into it.
I'm hoping the first episode of Spooky Season 4 just kind of shifts the paradigm. Just kind of changes your whole palate.
I almost bought some pumpkin spice creamer yesterday at the grocery store, but then I
almost
thought of
did too.
Dylan and how much sugar was in there, and I was like, every time I pour this into my coffee, I'm just gonna be thinking of Dylan being like, "Oh, there's so much sugar in there."
Yeah,
I
would
don't
be
say it.
thinking
I
it
don't
too.
talk like that.
We would just be texting. We'd be
That's-
side texting.
I'd be like, hey man, a lot of sugar tonight. Might want to be careful.
That's what you no. The way that you were talking to me at the New Orleans airport was much different than that.
I
That
couldn't
was like
believe what
88 grams of sugar.
Why does Sprite do that? It can't do that. It's like a mound of sugar.
Will, I almost watched Industry Friday. I didn't, but I thought about starting Industry.
Dude, I've already told you, Dave. I'm not hanging my hat on Industry. I'm not gonna be the person that recommends it.
One Johnny D, John Duda said I would love the first season.
Yeah,
Second season is a little bit meh, which
don't,
honestly, I don't like it when people tell me that
Don't-
because I don't want to invest. This is a full-time commitment.
you know how much I love John Duda at Deuteronomy, but you need to consider the source when you think of someone being hypercritical of something.
That's fair.
I have not finished season 2, so I don't know, but I'm halfway through season 2, and it's been fine. It's been fine.
Saturday, we just stayed home. We stayed home, went for a walk, watched football. I went out to, I drove way north, Burnett Road area to get some za. I mashed that za button, played the card.
Where from?
I play for Keeps, Pedroso. Little trailer there on Burnett. Phenomenal.
Burn it.
Is it Burnett?
Burn it.
I don't know if I trust Trailer Pizza.
It's dude.
That was a Ryan recommendation, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Let me just tell you, got caught in traffic on the way home. Little wreck on Mopac. About a 31-minute drive home. The za just sat there, and all I could do was smell it.
So your car still smells like pizza today.
You didn't pop that box open and go to town on it?
I think that's rude to do.
Cars
Get a
off?
fold
got a
on?
family at home.
Get a fold on to make sure you don't spill anything all over your lap seats.
Ooh.
Fold that piece, Daddy.
Oh, plus the cheese was just melting off. Oh, it was good.
It's the juxtaposition of the
za.
cheese
It was
melting
good
and
za?
the crispy crust.
That's right. This guy gets it.
It's good za.
Good za. Yesterday, man, just got up, hit the gym a little bit, hit some balls. I think I found something. Watched The Boys. Made ribs. Smoked some ribs.
You actually made ribs.
First ribs of the season.
You actually made ribs. He's been talking about this for 2 weeks now.
I did. I got some leftovers. I should go home, chop them up, and bring them to y'all. They were good. They were not my best, but they were good. Ribs are pretty easy. You have to really, really fuck up ribs to make them not good. Like you have to, like, char them.
Pork is forgiving.
Did you dry,
Very much so.
Did you dry rub them?
Yeah. What do you mean? Seasoning?
Did you?
You dry
What
rub-
else would I?
you
Yeah,
dry rub them?
Disgusting, dude.
Oh my god, dude, you're so gross.
You guys don't dry rub your pork?
What?
Anyway, that concludes
Usually I
Dave's
dry
cool,
rub then pork.
totally awesome weekend that everybody's stoked on. What'd you do?
I did shit this weekend. Everything fell through this weekend for your boy. Shout out to UT. I found out that when UT has a home game and all of our babysitters go to UT, it makes it difficult to do anything on the weekends. And when your wife is working call, as she is a doctor of some sort,
What does that mean, working call? Like she's on call?
she had to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not ideal. And so I've got some highlights of my weekend. Are you guys ready for this? Very exciting highlights for my
Wow,
weekend.
dude.
Okay?
Yeah.
On Saturday, I finished my book. You want to hear about the book, Dylan?
The Dr. Phil?
It's about two star-crossed lovers who maybe have found themselves after they found each other. It's beautiful.
I don't give a shit.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Did he finally like see the way she had treated other thugs she'd been with?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, be my
Yeah.
baby.
Squee
tonight.
da boo dee da boo dee.
I think those are the same song.
Marianne and Connell are destined to be together.
Tell
Just
me you
know
wouldn't
that.
read a book about that, like based on David from the Real World.
I would. I also did something on Saturday that's kind of a bad boy move. Sally got home from her long day, and I was like, "Babe, let me go pick up dinner. Let me treat us to a little dinner." So what did I do?
Oh, bad boy alert.
Went, grabbed my wallet, made sure my za card was in there so I could offer it up to Pine House Pizza. And yeah, I had a nitro bearded seal while I waited.
Did we all match or play the za card on the same day?
Yep,
Dude,
all separately too.
We're on the same pizza cycle.
We divided and then we conquered.
We have synced
We're
up.
cycle bros.
Yesterday, I was running an errand. I ripped a solo burger. Just went to a restaurant and ate a burger alone.
Which one?
Ever heard of this place called Holy Cow?
Yeah,
You went to Holy Cow Solo?
And then I stopped by the studio where Randy was just here absolutely grinding, and I picked up my skateboard.
I must have missed you.
I wanted to go take a rip.
Your weekend was something.
You probably did the same thing. And
Yeah.
then the final thing I did this weekend, which was also very, very exciting. This is Will's very exciting weekend and fun.
You watched the Lions?
I downloaded FIFA 23.
Oh. Did you get a game off?
My username is @Pints with the Lads. If
Did
anyone
you
wants
get a
to
game
go.
off?
I got 4 off. I'm 3-0-1. Feeling good about it though. Shout out to all the noobs out there who I will smoke. Pints with the Lads.
Ooh, so wait. We went Home Slice, Pint House, Pedroso. Three
Some power players.
power players in the ZA market.
Although I know nothing about Pedroso.
You should check it out. I think you'll like it. They've got multiple styles and it's just quality. It's very good. Hopefully they get a brick and mortar soon.
You know, there's sneaky a decent ZA place down the street inside that gas station called
Which one? The good gas station?
yeah.
You know what? It smells good there, and I've never.
The ZA is like straight up legit. It's called Giovanni's, maybe.
It is called
Giovanni's.
Shout out to old friend of the show, Giovanni.
This was the first pizza that I've had since I was in the old country.
Remember him?
Giovanni gets a lot of credit for getting this thing off the ground.
He was, yeah,
Yeah. That guy was a real one.
he was, is.
And then he left the company.
If you're listening, Gio, hit us up.
We
Just
miss you, man.
Just check in. Just say, hey, I just want to touch base.
I'll buy you
a callback.
a beer, Gio. Company credit card.
We know. Trust
That's
us.
fine.
Yeah. That kind of standard with you.
Oh, by the way, just a
Oh.
heads up. Should be getting a delivery today. I used the company card for something.
Snack.
Snacks, yeah, correct. So you're gonna be shocked when you see what I ordered.
Man, I'm really excited.
Not a
for that.
carb in
If
sight.
you bricked this, I'm going to be upset.
0 sugar, 0 carbs.
Is this going to
I'm
last
in.
us? Is this going to last us through the end of the week?
It should last us at least the next 3.
Those interns would tear through that stuff but they're not here now.
Now that Adam, love Adam. I feel like Adam would just fucking tear through the good stuff.
Adam and I, we had a head-on battle every single day of who could eat the most peanut butter Cliff Bars.
Did he out-snack you?
Those things are absolute desserts.
They're a real treat.
They're so
This-
good. And honestly, I've been eating so much of them that like I've had to actually step up my high-intensity interval training lately. You guys can see I'm looking pretty svelte.
Actually, you can just say HIIT for short if you want.
Yeah, you can also just say hit, Dylan.
No one does that.
I'm going to hit this one out of the park. I'm talking about 10,000, baby.
Oh,
You haven't even commented. I've been looking like hella svelte lately, dude.
You've been looking
Come
just
on.
lean and mean.
Yeah, that's because I got the best training gear in the world. 10,000. No bullshit. 10,000 works with top strength and endurance athletes to co-design, test, and develop their gear so you know it's heavily vetted before they show up at your door. This stuff is dope.
I have a wide array of athletic shorts that I train in. I usually start off after I do a load of laundry, I go 10,000, 10,000, and then I go to the other ones. Those are my preferred workout shorts.
it's atop your power ranking.
Absolutely. They are so comfortable, Dave.
Do you do what I do? When you're folding your laundry, you actually set them aside so you can put them on top of the pile for when you need them.
That's exactly what I do.
You got to do it.
Sheesh.
Gents, listen up.
Yeah.
You ever have a workout that just changes your life?
Yeah, this morning.
Every time I wear the session shorts, I think, why do I not have more pairs of these? These are the most comfortable shorts I've ever worked out in. It's almost like working out naked.
They're flirting with goat status, I'm telling you.
Though the belt line on these things makes it feel it's not cinching at all. It just stays where it needs to be, and it chills there. It's all webbed, so like you can.
Yeah.
It's barely even there.
Sometimes I feel like I'm naked and I like pat my pants like, oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm actually wearing pants. That's good.
They even have a no bounce pocket system for the phone, keys, cash, card.
That's huge.
Big.
You can't have your like money clip bouncing around in there while you're getting some stair work in or something. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
usually just leave my money clip in the locker.
Not me, man. I'm all about it.
I don't need fast cash when I'm out there on the gym. Just
You
putting in
never
work.
know.
Their long sleeve workout shirts are also something that need to be called out.
I'm so glad you said that. Also, my favorite thing to work out in.
Yeah, I like the long sleeve sometimes because when I'm working out, I can just go like this. Call
He
it
just
a day.
wiped his brow.
After you put up like 10 reps of 285 on deadlift, and you're like, damn.
Yeah. Like I said before, no bullshit. 10,000 worth of top strength and endurance athletes to co-design, test, and develop their gear so you know it's heavily vetted before they show up at your door. Kit up now and get 15% off your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc/circling. That's TENTHOUSAND.cc/circling to get 15% off. They offer free shipping, free returns, and a lifetime guarantee. Now get off your ass and get the highest quality, best fitting, and most comfortable training shorts you've ever worn from 10,000. It's been a big week in sports.
Yes, it has. Thank you. It's cold pizza. Dude, niche sports is having a moment. Are having a moment.
It's time to support small to mid-sized sports.
And I know these all have big followings, and I don't want to diminish them, but they're niche. They're not big four.
We're talking chess, poker, and fishing. Can any of us say that we have actively watched any of this in the last like year?
No, I had a poker phase.
We all
where
did.
I would catch it on TV, and
We all know
I couldn't read it.
We all know who Daniel Negreanu is.
like, how would I play this hand?
Phil
It's-
Hellmuth,
It's not like the pros do.
I was a Doyle
Brunson.
Doyle Brunson guy.
What about Chris Moneymaker?
dude? Yeah, name says it all. He's a
Phil
money-
Ivey? Are you kidding?
Everyone had
Ice
a moment
cold.
with their boys where they were watching a lot of online or poker on television.
Yeah,
I wish I hadn't.
stupid.
Poker's
fun.
early on. It was different.
So
Some controversy, huh?
there's been so what happened in chess? There was like the Grandmaster.
Who lost to some up and coming American?
Is that what they call it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they do.
Should probably change that at some point.
It's just
Yeah, he lost to an up
I
and
think it'd
coming
be
American.
better if we just got rid of the KKK.
He's like 21.
that too.
Yeah.
a young American.
I don't think chess needs to change anything. I think we just need fewer KKK members.
Allegations flying
How
Anal beads.
What are the allegations?
that the American had anal beads in
Booty
his
beads.
in his rectum that someone was sending him signals through that would direct him on how to play his move.
How much training do you think that takes in order to get that system down pat?
Oh, a lot.
I
Dude.
bet it's-
hours. 10,000 rule.
I bet it's easier than you think. It's
I
like
would spend 10,000
like Rook.
hours with a vibrating chess move machine.
like Rook is like three
Chess
buzzes,
move
right?
machine.
3 buzzes.
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Okay, now Rook, and then it's like, okay, which one? There are more than one on the board, right? It's like first one's like 1 buzz, like from left to right, something like that, and then it's like, okay, play that one here. But it's not that easy. or
So
hard.
allegedly, this guy's played like numerous perfect games. Now, I have not done my research very well, so this could be wrong. Apparently, he's played like numerous perfect games where every move that he played was just perfect. And apparently, even like the GOATs don't do that very often. And this guy's just out here running train.
Maybe he's just a savant. He's just a badass.
I don't know why, but out of all of these, no, not out
Isn't
of
he
all of these.
American?
I don't
Yeah.
know if I trust the chess guy.
Yeah.
I don't like. I think there is a balance in the chess universe, and I kind of like when there's like I like the Europeans to dominate the chess.
I believe they were matched up again after these allegations were levied.
Yep.
And the grandmaster's like, I'm not playing, and he just forfeited.
He played one move and then he walked out.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not doing it. This guy's cheating. But there's been zero proof from what I know.
He should have consented to a search.
I saw that the guy the actual like top ranked
What if-
player he tweeted some stuff and in his replies people were just like, dude, tell us what proof you have. Like you have no
Great
proof.
point.
Here's my question: if you're gonna accuse someone of cheating, why would you go the anal bead route? Like, why? Like, there has to be something that like tipped him off. Like, I think he's got something up his butthole. You know what I mean?
We've
can't
had
just, like,
that
you don't
thought,
just come
though.
up with that.
There's been days where you've come in here and look at me and
You just know. That when you
Can
can
you
tell
hear
when
it?
there's something off with one of your boys.
Is there like a bzz, bzz in the background?
It depends if the chair that he's sitting in is padded or not.
Okay.
What if someone told you that if you could be like a multi-million-dollar podcaster, you had to put something in your butt and they were going to signal to you whenever you're supposed to talk? Like you do that, right?
ooh,
I don't think so, man.
Okay.
It's too much.
You'd consider it.
If it's gonna up my game,
You'd ask for the contract, the DocuSign, and you'd review it.
yeah, I wouldn't throw it away immediately.
You'd just struggle printing it out.
So that's the chess situation.
Thank
There's
you.
been a poker one as well.
Dylan, I'm
leave
going to
this
let
to
you
you.
explain the poker situation because you're the noted poker head here.
So there was a high stakes poker game. I believe it was like a $200, $400 no limit game, which is very high stakes poker.
Really?
Yeah.
Master P there?
There's also a crazy game of poker.
We're the funniest podcast. We're your favorite podcaster's favorite podcast.
Anyway, in this hand, there was a young man and a young lady going up against each other.
I bet one of them would wish they could have 3 jacks and a pair of 9s.
The guy,
Okay.
the guy had after the flop. That's the first 3 of 5 cards. If you're unfamiliar with poker,
The flop.
Flopberry.
I'm like fighting a sneeze right now.
Sneeze it.
Hey, man.
Get it out. Get it
it's
out.
That
All right, we can
season,
pause.
dude.
All right, let's pause.
We got elm.
All right,
We got
let's do this. Let's talk
ragweed.
through this. Let's get through this.
It's gonna happen at
Look
a
at the
very.
light. Look at the light.
It's
Look at
gonna
the light.
happen at a very inconvenient time.
No, just do it. Get it out, dude. Get it
Oh,
out. It's allergy
trying.
I'm
season.
not going to do this pod if we're on
Come on,
sneeze watch.
get this
I'm
sneeze
trying
out.
so bad.
There's no way we're going to be able to focus and get back on track if you
Stuck
don't
like
sneeze.
right here, like right
It's
there.
not where you're sneezing.
Anyway,
Randy, turn the disco ball on.
it's not gonna help. After the flop, the guy had an open-ended straight flush draw.
Oh, we've all been there.
So he hadn't yet made his hand, but he was favored because the young lady had a jack high, and she kept calling this guy.
That's what I did Friday.
Yeah. Have you seen?
She kept calling this guy all the way down with a jack high, and then he didn't make his draw, so he didn't get a straight, nor did he pick up a flush.
And she had the jack of clubs knowing that he wouldn't be able to get that, though, right? So,
That's
the royal
not really,
flush was
that's
out.
not really in play though.
No, but the royal flush is at least out.
No, the straight flush.
Straight flush.
Straight flush, I believe, was in play.
I
believe.
guess he would have had to get the lower card.
But the point is, she called the hand at the end of the hand. There was like $380,000 in the pot, a massive hand, and she kept calling it down, basically saying like, this guy's probably bluffing or he's on a draw, which he was. But she had nothing to show for it whatsoever. She had jack high. Almost anything beats jack high. A queen, king, ace, a pair of 2s, like anything beats jack high almost. But she was calling down these massive bets with nothing. So, and the guy was like stunned. He lost the hand, but he was stunned that she called him all the way down.
He was shooketh.
He was in total disbelief, mouth open, like what the hell just happened? And a lot of people around the table were like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know, how could you make that call? It's crazy." But it's gotten even deeper. There are some allegations of cheating. Maybe someone's tipping her off. I think she just didn't know. She just got
Dylan,
stuck in a hand and didn't know how to back out of it.
Since you're kind of the expert on poker, any chance that there's any device similar to a story we just discussed involved in this?
Probably not.
How else would she be tipped off? Is there like,
That's what I would get. Like, honestly, this is a prime candidate for more anal beads.
yeah,
I don't
we just
know.
got to be
Maybe.
fair.
I'm not trying to be like weird or anything, but like this
Like-
is a situation where you would want that.
Like if you're winning the hand, I'm gonna buzz you.
And well, okay, so as someone who's experienced with poker is solely playing with his friends for $5 and like watching on television. Like this guy was also betting with hopes. He was betting with nothing.
But after the flop, he was favored to win the hand based on
Yeah.
the possible outcomes of the next 2 cards.
Yeah.
So he knew that he hadn't made his hand yet, but he was still in very good shape.
So when he ended up losing, he was just absolutely like I don't even think he played the next hand because it was just like he just was staring at her like,
Didn't he go all in?
what? And she told him numerous times in the video, someone went all in. Somebody did go all
There was
in.
an all in.
They discussed it after the hand, and she was just like, she was basically saying like, I had a feeling you didn't have anything.
Well, she told him after that too that she bluffed him like 2 other times during the game too.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, out of all of the cheating allegations that we're going through right now, I like don't really have an explanation for the poker one, but it's the one where I'm like, I don't know if there's any smoke here.
But
Like
to
she
call-
fucking won you.
To call someone's like bluff or like if they were on a draw, you have to have something to back it up.
Yeah.
And she had absolutely nothing. She had
What if she has a
jack
tell
high.
on him?
She had a hunch.
What if he's got a bad tell and she figured it out? Women are much more astute at this stuff than men.
I don't think she
I
was
don't know if
cheating.
that's- I don't know if that's
I learned
true.
that the hard way.
I don't think she was cheating. I think she just got extremely lucky and it looked bad.
I think she was pot committed, and I think she she probably hates this dude, and she was just like, whatever.
How much of this is people? I know it's a crazy circumstance, but like,
Say it.
Crazy game of poker.
It's a crazy game of poker.
what if she wasn't smoking hot?
What if she wasn't a woman? Would he care this much? Honest question.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the poker community is much more annoyed by getting beat by a woman than a lot of other things would be.
Ooh, Dylan, as a member of the poker community,
There are probably some men who feel that way. Sure.
Yeah. I don't know this
She
guy's
was-
history. I don't know anything about it.
She
but
was. Some might say that this woman was attractive.
I mean, she was.
Yeah, the
Some
reason
might-
I
some
say
might
that's
say that.
because it worries me that like would he be putting up that much of a stink if it was a guy that he had been playing poker with for like 10 years, or would he just be like, what the fuck?
You know, she might use her attractiveness to like play into her game a little bit. 'Cause
I would.
She had a low cut number on.
I
you
would.
know.
She was good looking.
She was good looking. She might be
I'm
like,
I'm
I'm
honestly
just
rooting
like,
for her.
hey, I'm this, this dumb hottie who doesn't know how to play poker, but she actually does know how to play poker. Maybe there's something going on there. I don't know.
What I didn't like about the whole
It's a weird
situation
hand.
was that she later said, "What can I do to make it right?" And she gave him his money back, from what I read,
Wait, what?
which kind of signals that you did something wrong.
No one does that. She did.
Allegedly.
We're
I mean,
talking-
again, like I read all this on Twitter, and I don't know what was right, what was wrong, what actually transpired. I'm just reading the comments of what people said under the video.
Can you imagine wagering that much money on a hand of poker?
I feel like poker guys are like kind of numb to it at this point, especially if you're playing high stakes games like that on television.
Yeah,
Are these people, for the most part, bankrolled by others?
probably is. Yeah,
Do you like how I just used the word
Investors.
It's
bankrolled?
good.
investors as
Seamlessly.
well.
It's good. I've seen rounders.
Ooh.
The most egregious cheating scandal over the weekend was this fishing tournament.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Adam Levine.
Oh, might need to see the booty.
The video of this fishing tournament was, red-handed.
All time.
Just, yeah.
It's an uncomfortable video.
Okay, so it's one of these fishing tournaments where you weigh your fish at the end, and whoever has the heaviest load, don't make a joke there,
We're
wins.
gonna.
And this dude, like,
Imagine weighing that.
he cut open the
Yeah.
fish,
Was he doing that in the fish?
and he loaded the
Oh.
fish with lead weights.
Where was he leading him to?
Would you stop?
You know, I could have made a Jack High joke
I did.
in the previous, and I didn't.
I did.
And then you just came out here. Your guns blazing. This new studio is not shaking you at all. I'm a little bit off.
It's that blue curtain.
Blue curtain's just distracting, dude.
It's just a blue curtain.
Why don't we just put like a black couch there, a leather couch, like right in front of it?
Now you're talking. I still want to do a situation where some listeners can pop in here.
Dave's
Dumb-
hurting for a curtain right now.
Dumb question. Do they release the fish after they weigh them?
I don't think they do.
These fish are dead, Dave.
I saw some people saying that.
They have lead weights inside of them, David.
Well, yeah, no,
Here you go.
that's the
They
point.
just sink to the bottom. They can't swim anywhere.
I was reading. They said that these guys also killed the fish, and I was like, were they not dead already?
Yeah.
These fish are, yeah, they're all dead.
What kind
We're
of
not
fish are
catch
these?
and release, huh?
I don't know. They look like maybe like a bass of sorts, or
What text
And
Maybe
so what
maybe a
happened?
speckled trout.
So what if this was flounder? What if he was at the root of all this?
But the guy who was busted was sitting there as people were like cutting open his fish and pulling these lead weights out, and he was just like, he had nothing to say. He was
Dude.
just he was just saying like, "Oh my god, please get me out of here." Just absolutely red-handed.
all-time tough scene
And
for
guys
this
were
guy.
threatening to like beat his ass, and he like a lot of money is at stake. This isn't-
$300,000.
This isn't about pride. This is about money.
$300K.
And I think this is not the first time he's gotten away with it in the past, and like actually taken money from these tournaments.
He's got to
Cheated.
forfeit every winning that he's ever had.
Oh,
He has to.
of course.
The look on this guy's face was just the most like caught red-handed thing I maybe have ever seen. I've never
Yeah.
seen someone just have such a big bag of nothing
Like
after
if
getting exposed.
You can imagine someone like being caught red-handed, like cheating on their spouse or something. Like you have nothing to say. Like that's the look he had on his face.
It felt like they were about to get, or that guy was about to get just stomped. Because like people were.
I'm surprised he didn't. That's the kind of crew that like would stomp you out.
He needs to join like the witness protection program. He can't show up at a fishing tournament ever again because he literally might just get like strangled.
He needs to sell his boat, his rods. He's just get out the game. You're done, son. You're done.
How did they know to search him this time? Because I think,
I don't know.
Again,
It's like maybe
Will with his Twitter bullshit.
I feel like people had a hunch about this person.
I feel like they weighed it and then they thought this seems a little like there's no way that these fish weigh more than these fish.
he was also stuffing like fish fillets inside, like extra meat basically inside these fish.
Insult to injury.
Yeah,
Fish cannibals.
Fish fillet.
Ridiculous.
Flounder notes that most tournaments are catch and release. He's not 100% sure how they do walleye tournaments.
This was walleye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Lake Erie.
Ooh,
really?
That's eerie.
You guys ever eaten walleye?
No.
Feel like I have. I couldn't tell you where.
I'm going to Michigan next weekend. I think I might get some.
Erie, of course, is in Pennsylvania. A lot of people don't know that.
I think, also a lot of people do know that.
Actually, the shelves that we ordered for this wall are from Pennsylvania, made by Amish folks.
Dude, shout out to the Amish.
I support my Amish kings and queens.
They can't hear you say that.
They don't have the internet. That's right.
Correct, yeah.
I'll send them a letter.
It's probably for the best that these are catch and release. Just it puts too much pressure on the fishery.
What are you reading?
I'm reading. I'm just kind of like. Sorry, Alyssa was texting me. No, I'm just kind of thinking about just like.
That's what
fishing in
Flounder
general.
thinks, huh?
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it personally.
I mean,
Backlash, a lot of that.
is that like a fishing technique?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Zzz. Zzz. That's the sound of me reeling in a big one.
You hate fishing, dude.
Zzz.
Did it gross you out watching the video and seeing those dudes touch fish?
No, I don't have to touch them. I don't care if other people do it. Ooh, fish are
Wait, what was it?
slimy, and
That Dylan's scared of fish.
I don't like to touch fish, man. Just don't like it. Why are they so slimy?
All right, out of all the three, which scandals do you like the most? Which one do you want to follow up on?
I want to know more. I want to know the fallout of the fishing. We know there's no
There's no question mark around the fishing.
there's no
The guy
allegation,
cheated.
like it's flat out cheating.
Yeah, he flat out
I
cheated.
want to know the fallout. I want to know more about the chess situation.
Oh yeah.
I want to know if that dude's butthole's buzzing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They got to get in there and see what's up.
You got to get in that butthole. Show me the butthole. There's nothing in there. All right, show it to me.
Flounder said
Should
we
we
could
do
call him.
Should we do a photo of should we do a meme that's just a photo of the dude that cheated in chess and then it's in the DMs from Adam Levine that say might need to see the booty?
Oh, dude, I think that would play.
Man, that's yeah.
Dude, we're only 2 weeks late on it too.
There's got to be a meme out there where we like do something with the guy and they're pulling the lead out and then like the salmon tunnel or the salmon pipe guy who like launches the salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's something there. We're not gonna do it, but there's something there.
Somebody
One
could
of
do
y'all at
something
home.
though.
One of y'all at home, just hat tip Dylan.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know why, but I want the poke out of all of these. I want the poker thing. I want her to get vindicated in this.
Yeah, if she's innocent, I want her. Yeah.
I hate that she might have given the money back to him because I think that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
But I really want her to get vindicated here. One, because I just generally speaking enjoy seeing girl bosses win, and also
Dave doesn't agree.
I kind of just like the poker community getting absolutely rattled by like a young, hotshot, good-looking woman. I think it's great. He was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding."
Yeah, that was a wild.
What was he like?
You gotta be fucking kidding.
No, do the thing. Okay.
He wasn't like that at all.
Here, Randy, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that for like 3 seconds, and then when I do it, you can turn me into a skeleton with electricity going all around my body. Okay?
Ooh, can we get that before
All
tomorrow?
right, so it's like
Home Alone
it's
style.
like, dude, we're casually podcasting.
yeah, why did
sud-
Marv just turn into a skeleton?
and then
real
suddenly
quick? That's not how that works. Like
It's not how that works.
he also survived it.
Yeah.
I feel like once you're seeing a skeleton, that person is deceased.
He lost all of his flesh and muscle, and then suddenly it just came back, and he was fine.
Yeah, it just happened to go away for a second. He just became translucent.
His organs all disappeared. It was weird.
Dude, what I don't get is what Kevin's dad does for a living.
Why didn't you just call the cops?
Like, you're going to take your entire family to Paris over Christmas? Like, you live in that house?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He had a good Q3. He was just celebrating with the fam. He's in podcasting actually.
He was ground floor.
Kevin's dad. He was doing nummies.
He was producing Adam
He was doing
Carolla.
nummies.
Numbies.
Get a coke problem, huh?
Yeah,
he may have.
Actually, yeah, I can see him. Yeah, I could definitely see him.
Nummies.
Maybe that's how Kevin got maybe that's how he got so much shit done.
Kevin wasn't
Hey,
on coke.
Just
His dad
read the 6 texts Clay has just followed up on.
Clay is flounder for those at home.
He said, "You can call me. I can give y'all my opinion on it. Bite, crank air, crankbait, tight lines, lockjaw."
Yep.
What's he talking about?
Yeah,
Those are all, that's
He's
fishing
giving me
terminology.
fishing
Yeah.
lingo to drop on here.
He's a real angler.
I think I like tight lines.
Yeah, you do like lines, don't you?
Yeah, Dylan's more of a
Okay.
white.
Went back to you, bitch.
Return volley.
Can this fishing video alone justify me saying that Will Ferrell and that other dude from Step Brothers need to do a fishing movie?
That would be awesome.
Because I've never been more convinced now that a fishing movie between those two would be absolutely electric.
Reach out to
C.
like
Riley?
Judd
Yeah.
Apatow or
What does the
somebody.
C stand for? Huh?
Okay, Chris.
Reach out to Judd Apatow.
I don't know if Judd's got the chops to write that.
Who does? Who did Wedding Crashers?
Oh, dude, lock it up.
Dude, rule number 76.
Yeah, right.
No excuses. Play like a champion.
Put anal beads in your butt and play chess.
The painting was a gift, Todd.
Right.
Who did Wedding Crashers? Seriously, look it up. I don't really care.
Who wrote Wedding Crashers?
Will's on it.
I would like to see a full-length movie on the chess scandal.
You watched that show? Queen's Gambit?
No.
Never watched it.
Really good.
I heard, you hear good things.
Dude,
but
it's
again,
a really, really
How are
good
you going to
show.
call it Queen's Gambit and have exactly 0 X-Men in it?
Wow.
Point
I
well.
like to see Queens winning.
I do too.
Remy Malek won an Oscar for it, right? Hot in here. Woo, studio. Hey,
It's a really good show.
Have you guys seen Searching for Bobby Fischer?
no, anything chess related, I'm
Beef
pretty
fish?
much out.
You have not watched Searching for Bobby Fischer or whatever it's called?
You know who
No.
Bobby
You got to
Fischer
see it, dude.
is?
You got to see it.
He's a chess kid.
There you go.
He's a prodigy.
He beat what's his face?
Vladimir
Beat the
Ragnamarov.
Pudakov.
Pudakov. Is it Pudakov?
I don't know. I didn't fucking come up with some Russian sounding shit.
That's
I didn't-
got to be some kind of derogatory term. And
I didn't know
Right.
Bobby
Putikov.
Fischer was a part of Prodigy. Rest in peace.
What are you doing? What's going on?
nobody knows Prodigy outside of the two of us.
Dude,
and
Firestarter.
4
It was like
people
number
out
2 on
there.
TRL
Why was that song always playing when you walked into like Journeys at the mall?
because it was awesome. Dylan hated it. I'm going to stan the poker. I'm going to mute chess, and I'm going to cancel the fishing because we already know what's going on. I want that guy to get smacked. No, I don't want him to get like killed or anything, but I kind of want to
Okay.
see. I kind of want to see him get roughed up a little
He
bit.
To be
should've-
clear, Will doesn't want to see him killed.
He should have gotten stomped out in the parking lot, like bloody his nose up or something.
Mhm.
He needs something
You know,
immediate justice.
painting with a broad brush here, but it is a little shocking that out of like a professional fisherman crew, nobody just ran up and threw a haymaker.
Do you know how many pocket knives
That's like-
were in that crowd?
Yeah.
At least 75 pocket knives were there.
Yeah.
He could have gotten just.
I think they should put the weights in him.
Here it is, Dave.
Oh, wow.
Keys to those weights, player.
Everything about that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh. Okay.
So I was
What?
I was abroad recently,
What was her name?
and I had the unfortunate reality of not
You're a
being able
joke.
to do much besides pack a carry-on, and I had to face the idea of having to you know when you go to a hotel room and you have to iron your shirts and
You
it's
still
just the
have my-
biggest beating in the world.
Still have my
Ooh,
carry-on,
always
don't
put
you?
something between the iron and your fabric if you have to do it. I would prefer something that didn't require iron.
What if I told you that we had a company
Huh.
that has shirts that are just not that old stiff dress shirt that you're not a fan of?
I hope you're talking about Ms. in Maine.
I've been trying to get less stiff in my dress shirt category.
That's facts. I used to dread wearing dress shirts. I mean, just doing anything really, but not anymore because I got missing in Maine, baby.
We love Mizzen in Maine.
It's great.
Mizzen in Maine.
I like performance fabrics just in general. As a certified sweat boy,
It's fabric that performs.
yesterday I was going for a walk with my dog, and I was like, you know what? It's a little nippy out there right now. I
Little
might
nip.
need a little sweatshirt.
It's
And so,
crisp adjacent.
you know what I
Little
did?
nip.
I tossed on one of their sweatshirts that I have. Underrated piece of clothing from Mizzen in Maine.
Did
Their
you get the one with
polos
the
are
little
great.
pockets?
Yeah,
That's
Their
a great
polos
one.
it's a marsupial,
fantastic.
David.
Right.
But their button downs, man, it's like their bread and butter. if
We
you
can
ask
talk
me.
about anything they have. Their pants, their QZs, whatever.
I
But
got
like,
a
you're right.
compliment on joggers I had from them over the weekend.
Wow,
where'd
I
you
must
get
have,
those?
I must
I
have,
said
I must have
Mizzen in
missed
Maine.
those. I must have missed those in the shipment that we got.
Yeah, well, I got them.
Oh, yeah, you got smoked on that deal.
Well, you didn't go to the video shoot, dum dum.
Yeah, it was just the Dave and Dorn
I was
show.
babysitting my son.
Oh, nice excuse.
Go check out Mizzen in Maine. This company was born when Mizzen in Maine's founder saw a sweat-drenched DC staffer running into a meeting. He was wrinkled, he was stained, he was exhausted, and his shirt needed a refresh. And that's what drove Mizzen in Maine to make the world's first performance fabric dress shirt. You got to think that in DC it's just sweaty as hell,
Yeah,
especially during those summer
A little
months.
swampy. Knock me up. Come on.
Sorry, I didn't see the
Sorry.
knocks.
Knock that man.
But basically, what these guys do, they make really comfortable men's clothing that you need to try to believe. It's possible, possibly the best part of their dress shirts is the way that they are machine washable. That means no more expensive trips to the dry cleaner. That means no time wasting trips to the dry cleaner. Expenses aside, it's not fun to have to go to the dry cleaner. What if I could tell you guys that you could just wash your dress shirts?
I would
do that.
I do
That
it.
is so convenient.
Like I said, I actually wore my Mizzen in Maine shirt 2 times on vacation because it didn't even smell after I wore it the first time because this performance fabric just wicks everything, dog.
You're out of here. Moisture. It wicks it.
I've always said trim your wicks, but
That's
now
me
I'm
wicking.
saying you should maybe wear them.
That's good.
I'm doing so much. I apologize. I'm really
Yeah, just
sorry.
get back
No, it's
to
a
the
good
copy.
read.
Get back to the copy.
I have a bunch of Mizzen in Maine shirts. It's become my go-to dress shirt. It's always such an inconvenience to go to the dry cleaner, and the fact that these shirts are machine washable is truly amazing. So if you want the best damn dress shirts money can buy, check out Mizzen in Maine. Right now, if you go to mizzeninmaine.com and use promo code CIRCLING, you'll get $35 off any regular price order of $125 or more, plus free shipping on orders of $100 or more. And guess what? Free returns too. You'll love to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
That's $35 off when you go to mizzenandmain.com and use our promo code CIRCLING. And Twitch.
Ooh, I've been chomping at the bit for a Twitch story.
So, you guys familiar with this Twitch platform? We used to Twitch. Fall Guys. NBA Jam famously, where Dylan got absolutely smoked.
Are you kidding?
Bill Lambier. I pulled up in the Lambo and just drained your ass.
Didn't you just hit one from like half court with Bill Lambier and win at the buzzer?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
happened.
full court? Yeah, he
And
did.
Dylan
It
threw
was
a fit.
bullshit. Yeah, because Bill Lambier is known for hitting those full
Dude,
court
he had
shots.
range. He had
No.
range.
Everyone was looking for Bill at the 3-point arc when the game was on the line.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I wish I didn't hit it with Bill. Bill Lambier's kind of an asshole.
What's up with this Twitch sitch?
So apparently there's this Twitcher. Randy, are you familiar with this Twitch man? Randy says no. I bet Randy is. He's just like not trying to.
He's a
scare the girls
Minecraft
away.
legend.
You're gonna tell me that Randy's not familiar with a Minecraft legend?
Parks plays Minecraft.
What? Story of the day.
This says that apparently a lot of people know who this dude is. Said the most popular guy is Dream, who up until tonight had never actually shown his real face to fans or even his friends, and he was only known by a simple, iconic smiley face. Dream revealing his face was, to put it mildly, a big deal for his community and Minecraft as a whole. Dream has an astonishing fan base with 5.6 million Twitter followers. That's insane in itself.
More than I have.
3.1 million Instagram followers and 30.4 million YouTube subscribers. I mean, that's good. Those are numbers.
Is that more than Dude Perfect?
Well, now he's a 23-year-old dude named Clay. Clay. And he revealed his face. We want to see your face. And apparently he just got dunked on, even though he's a pretty normal, I would say, good-looking dude.
He's
not hot, but yeah,
he
he's
looks like a
fine.
normal guy.
If your son looks like this, you're like, I got a good-looking kid. He's normal looking.
He's a pronounced chin, perhaps, but it's not like a bad thing.
I mean, I'd rather have that than the chin that I have. I got this weak-ass chin.
Chin game
You
weak.
can't tell though. You got a beard.
That's why I grew it.
Right.
Thank you for noticing, David.
You
I
beautiful
did
face,
notice
Will.
your beard. I was just looking at that.
You beautiful face.
Can you imagine if you revealed your face and everyone just was dunking on you?
Like, whoa, put the mask on.
That's gonna be what happens when I shave my mustache.
Well, I wrote Sunday Scaries anonymously for like a year. And then once I got hired by Grand X and I signed my paperwork, I said, all right, I'm going to switch the account over to my personal account with that following. And one of the first reactions that I got was from some girl. and
Sally.
She called me mediocre.
What's wrong with people, man?
She called me mediocre.
Hey, people on the internet have feelings
Hey,
too.
You weren't asking for comment. You were
No.
just
No. I was
going
just-
by your name.
Yeah, I was just switching it over from my anonymous account because I didn't want to get like,
This is not
I wanted to get a job somewhere.
This isn't a press conference.
I
Yeah.
got hit with a mediocre. I guess it's better than being called ugly, but I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess I'm mediocre.
Like, you're so average.
No,
man.
because ugly, like I'm trying to think.
God loves ugly.
A segment of ugly, like not that Pete Davidson is ugly, but like there's a market for that.
Well,
For a guy, for someone, maybe this is maybe just me telling on myself, but I feel like there's a market for
Pete Davidson
below
had
average.
he had several years to make himself hot by being funny and by making the right career decisions. But when those butthole eyes first hit the scene, I don't think people were clamoring for him.
Mm-mm. And the party
Mm.
tats.
Gotta be careful with those party tats. We need to get drunk all together sometime so I can get a party tat.
I've got something I'm stewing on.
Stop. Dave,
I really
Dave,
do.
until you actually get the tattoo, I don't want to hear about it anymore.
Okay.
You got to put your money where your mouth is. Dave's getting one of those tattoos on the inside of his lip. Says that boy.
You want to be a bad boy so bad, but you just don't have it in you. You're too soft.
Show him you're
Okay.
not soft, Dave.
Okay.
That's me putting you on Front Street, dog.
Dude, you guys don't understand. Like, I'll never forget this, and I will use this as fuel.
Okay, Baker.
This
Mayfield.
that chip, it's on my shoulder.
Did it get bigger just now?
Oh, it's throbbing, baby.
So I've been
Gross.
playing a lot of online poker lately.
It's a throbbing chip.
I think I'm going to get an ace tattooed right here.
That's good.
So then it's always up my sleeve.
That's good.
That young lady should get Jack. What was it? Jack 8? Jack 9? What did she have?
Jack something.
She had 3 jacks and a pair of
Just
nines.
slow down there, buddy.
God, that's such a crazy.
I'm going to
game.
get a Mavs thigh tattoo.
Just cuck Dave.
Been noticing a lot more thigh tattoos lately.
They're in vogue, dude.
They're Gen Z.
Is it just Austin?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the gym. I would say most guys at the gym are tatted up in some capacity.
Yeah, and they're all under 22.
No, dude, not at the South. There's a lot of older dudes.
I'm just talking thigh tats only.
Thigh tats for sure. Young man's game.
Yeah.
Young man's game. Older guys, they got things to worry about down there. Can't be just putting tats on the thigh.
Do you worry? I'm worried that my legs are too hairy for like a thigh tat.
Thought about that. Do you have to shave before you get a tat? Or
For
do they
sure.
just go, oh, you do?
For
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Okay.
You got to be careful, man. It grows back thicker.
No, it doesn't. That's
Yeah, I tried that when I was a kid.
it's an
Didn't
old
work.
wives' tale.
I tried that. I really wanted sideburns. Couldn't get them.
It'd be weird if, like, why is it, like, why would wives be talking about, like, shaving and it coming back thicker?
Boy, they'll talk about anything.
Women be shopping.
Dylan.
Women be
So what
shopping.
happened? This fucker got owned.
People are just dunking on him because
He's still making a lot of money doing
Yeah.
video games.
By the way, he's gained 200,000 followers since this article was released.
Yeah, if you cut to his, if you actually
Okay.
cut to him
YouTube.
right now live at his house, he's currently doing what they did in Dumb and Dumber, where he's just wiping his tears with his money.
He's
Yeah.
Scrooge McDucking through his gold coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine how much it would hurt to dive into a pile of coins? I would fucking kill.
Oh, snap your neck.
Would you?
Break your neck like Busta.
Head first? Maybe, Dave.
I don't advise diving into the gold coins.
Well,
What
he
do you
did.
say?
You think you're just going to
Scrooge
slide
did.
into a bunch of coins? Dude, that's
you
metal.
catch-
It's a
catch-
pile of metal.
We gonna
Catch
do a
me tooth-
gainer?
I'm
What
going
you
to
gonna do?
toothpick in.
Can opener?
No, I'm toothpicking.
Good
I'm
luck.
going right to the bottom and I'm drowning on coins.
Good luck, man.
Can you find Sally's phone while you're down there? Which insurance did not cover. Very fun for everybody involved.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Apple and AIG really screwed the pooch on that one.
Hmm.
What happened with Kim Kardashian, David?
Oh, nothing. I was just looking at some old videos. No, go ahead and get your joke out of the way. The SEC charges Kim Kardashian for unlawfully touting crypto on her Instagram account. There it is. You want to do one too? Go ahead.
What was illegal about it?
They're supposed to be SEC.
She did do hash. You have to disclose if you were being paid to promote something, especially a cryptocurrency, which they are.
So she didn't hit him with that paid promotion?
She hit him down. She hit him with the hashtag ad, but that was not sufficient.
That has to be sufficient. I'm sorry.
Really?
As someone who's like, this could affect us at some point.
So what did she not? What did she need to do beyond that?
What?
What did she not do that she needed to do?
She did not adequately disclose her connection, or that she was paid by the products that she promoted.
She's, if anything, a slap on the wrist for this.
Do you have to pay damages, or do you have to pay back the amount of money that you were gotten, or both? Or that you were gotten? Sorry.
Boy, that's a question that I'm definitely not going to answer.
Sheesh.
I feel like this should be happening to more people. I feel like Kim Kardashian's just getting outed because she's got such a big following.
Well,
She's the Shakira in this Spain versus Shakira thing.
We had to update our practices at a previous company because of her and Kris Jenner. When the FTC sent out a letter like, hey, if you're getting paid to promote something, you have to have some kind of obvious hashtag ad or we are partnered with in there so people know. And because people were just like, oh man, I love these XYZ shorts. And people were like, oh, that's cool. And nobody knew they were getting paid for it. So I don't know. But with crypto, when you start getting into crypto securities like that, they're gonna crack down. But the fine is like a drop in the bucket. Weren't they doing $1 million a minute?
I think they were, actually.
That's a lot.
Kimmoji shut down the App Store famously.
That's a lot.
I feel like, did it really shut down the App Store? Because
No.
I feel like no one ever used the Kimoji app or whatever it was.
You shut down the Postgrad Problems website one time.
I did. You guys got to talk about your viral stuff. I didn't even mention mine. Because real G's silently move like lasagnas.
Mhm.
It somehow made our job harder, but
Y'all should have just taken the day off.
in retrospect, should have gone and smoked some cigarettes, had some steaks or something.
That would have been tight.
I'm the one smoking cigarettes. Mother effer.
That was such a reach for a reference.
Hey, is Top Notch Burgers on Burnett?
Yes.
Is that
Burnett. it's
the
spelled.
Dazed and Confused spot?
Yes. Burn
I
it.
drove by it after I got my za.
Yeah.
Is it good? Charcoal
It's
burgers?
a good little burger joint. It is.
Is it actually good though?
Yeah, it is. It is.
If we did a blind burger test right now,
We should do a burger challenge.
Yeah, you'd be pleased with it.
how many burger cards do you get? Okay, so you get one za card a week.
Don't ask.
How many burger cards do you get a week?
It's a completely different area.
The text is still being written on this.
What about the Q card?
Hasn't had a drop in a while.
I could see Kevin McAllister's dad getting into Q.
He's just got some questionable Facebook posts.
Yeah, like he's just too lost in his Facebook timeline to understand what's going on.
He was just a big JFK Jr. guy.
He's on his gateway just clicking like, huh.
He dialed
makes
up
sense.
on AOL,
That makes you think.
his 56K modem.
Dude, Kevin McAllister's dad hates cryptocurrency. He's like, there's no viability behind this.
Did y'all ever have the modem that if somebody picked up the phone,
Yes.
it would kick you off?
Dude.
Sound like a fax coming through?
It's like, dude, mom, I'm putting in work in 7th grade on these girls.
Just pulverizing your. Yeah.
I'm trying to get these girls to come over to my boy's basement and play pool with us.
Trying to download this Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
I'm on
magazine
MaximOnline.com.
It's only taking 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Can we get faster internet? This is taking forever.
Yeah.
What a beating.
Yeah, these Jenny McCarthy pics just hit the TL, mom.
That was oh yeah.
Let me have this one. Carmen
Ooh.
Electra.
Brooke Burke.
Woo.
Those were already saved in a folder buried deep in my documents. Should we get out of here?
Yeah, it's about time. That was fun, man. Hey, good episode. First episode in the new stew.
Feeling good. Yeah. If you guys, I'm not kidding when I say this, our new stew looks really good. Go to youtube.com/circlingback, like and subscribe. We're trying to get to the 1,000 subscriber thing. I mean, we built up such a nice little following on Wash Media. Then we switched up our strategy here. Go make it happen. But most importantly, Patreon.com/circlingback podcast. Spooky season drops tomorrow. Cue the cum thunder.
That was good. Bye.
Bye.